guys, welcome back to my new video. Today I wanted to talk about my accessories to pamper your plants. This will be different than my video, my essentials, because this is really, for me, to pamper your plants. If you want to go the extra mile with your plants and make them happy. The first accessories I want to talk is a humidifier. I used to have, not a great one, it was more of a oil essential diffuser, but I just bought like a really great one. I think it's called the brand is Levoit, and it's really nice for plants that really need like a lot of humidity, like calepias, caladium, whatever plants you want. And it's also really helping during the dry season, during the summer and during the winter. Especially in the winter, if you have the heat on, it could be really drying out. It could be really drying for your plants, so this will really help. If you don't want to buy one, you can still use like a large tray to put like some pebbles or clay marbles and put some water for the plants to have more humidity when the water evaporates near the leaves. But I think a humidifier really is a great gift for your plants to pamper them even more. Most of the plants we have at home are tropical ones, so they really do need humidity. Depends where you're living, but here in Europe, it's basically dry and cold, so it's not what they need. But we still keep them at home and take them and buy them. Whatever. This is a great thing to pamper them, to make them really happy, and it's a great gift idea if you have like a plant lover in your family, for example, or a gift from you to you. Second accessories I wanted to talk about is grow light. I have one that I got online, I think on Amazon. They really are helping because I choose LED one because I don't want them to release warmth. They can be warm if you don't take the LED one. They really do help, especially in the winter, but even sometimes during the heat wave when I have to close every blinds and the plants are like has no light, so it's really helping. But I mostly use it during the winter for the plants that are far away from my window. And the one I got is with a clip, so I can move it really easily. For example, this plant stand over there too doesn't get a ton of light during the winter, so sometimes I'll use it. I will put them, for example, for an hour when I get ready in the morning really early, and an hour at night when I come back from work, and that's it. It's not a ton of time, but I think it really does help because none of my plants that are far away from the window ever died during the winter because of lack of light. And some of them kept on growing thanks to this. So I think it's a really great way. The one I got is not super expensive, so I'm sure you can find some online that are gonna be like in a reasonable price range. So yeah, I think it's a really great accessory. Third accessories, I wanted to talk about those self-watering, dropping water system. This is something that can be really useful if you have like plants that love to have the soil humid, like ferns or papyrus, for example. Though papyrus you need to keep into water. Or also if you travel a lot and you have plants like phytonias that doesn't like to not get water like for 1, 2 or 2 weeks, I really recommend that. This one is brand new because this summer I had a friend coming over every day because my cat has a treatment. Where is my cat? So I didn't use it, but this is really great system. This is with clay, and you put that into the soil. You put this end into like a glass of water or a bottle of water, and by traction the water is gonna go up to this reservoir, how you say it, to this little can, and this will get moist and wet, and it will relieve the water like progressively. So this is a good dripping system to use, and you can find that anywhere else. You can also build your own one with like wool, a wool piece of string, and you will put the end of the wool into the soil and the other end into a water bottle, and by attraction the water will go through that string and moisten the soil. But it's really, yeah, if you want a gift from you to you and pamper your plants, I think it's a great idea. Another accessories I wanted to talk about is food for your plants, but in a spray. So I don't know if I've talked about this in my essentials for indoor gardening videos, but if you buy like fertilizing into a bottle and dilute it into water and do this when you water it, it's really great. This is just like an extra something. This is already diluted and you spray it around your plants. Oh, this one is almost empty. No. You spray it around your plants and the pores below the leaves will drink it, and there is like all of the elements you need for feeding your plants. Yeah, this is a little bit of a accessories detailed, but I think it's really nice, especially if gardening for you is therapeutic, like I think it is to me. This is something you can do on a twice a week basis, and the plants will love it, and you'll have a great time pampering them, basically. That is another fertilizer, liquid one, but especially for your hydroculture plants. I know it really is kind of a gadget and accessories, but you know, makes me happy, makes the plant happy. This one is particularly great for hydroculture because it prevents algae growth, which is nice, but to be honest, the number one thing that will prevent algae growth is to change the water on a regular basis. But you know, I think it's nice. Another thing to pamper your plants. It will give the nutrient that it needs, and because of course when you do hydroculture, the plant doesn't have the nutrient from the soil. So yeah, thought it was cute. Thought it was nice. Okay, so the last accessories I wanted to talk about is like a tray on wheels that could really help with your heavy plants. You put that under it and it will actually help rotating the plants and thinking about it because it's easier, so you're less lazy about it. Why am I saying this? Rotating the plants is really nice because it means the plant will grow same way everywhere. It will be homogeneous. Not sure how to say this. And this will help you rotating the plants. Like for example, my big monstera, I'll do it like few degrees every week. So she doesn't always have the same the light coming the same way on the same leaf, and instead of growing like that way, I'm doing the plants really nicely right now. While rotating, the plants will go and will go towards the light every time she is moved, so the plants will grow like really even everywhere. Even, that's the word I was searching for. So I think it's a great tip. It's not like a essentials, but I think it really helps with the big plants, and I love them to grow like even and not like being like always getting leggy towards the light. So I think it really is helping. So that's it, you guys. I hope you liked that video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. It really does help me and the tiny channel I have. And if not, I'll see you in the next video.